Blade Job, episode 19, Used and Abused. We gotta make this quick because James Trainor just farted and it smells like shit.
Oh, God, no.
Welcome to episode 19 of the Blade Job, Used and Abused.
That's not what we're gonna... What's your name?
My name is High Voltage Scott Perkins because I'm so high voltage.
My name is Tom Collins here with episode 19, Used and Abused.
God damn it.
What's your name?
James Ryan Trainor.
Here on episode 19, Used and Abused.
No.
Used and Abused.
I swear to God, we're not calling it that.
I swear to God, man.
You can follow me on Twitter at High Voltage 1987. Tom Collins, where can they find your sloshy ass?
You can follow me at Blade Job Collins, and we can have a discussion about episode 19, Used and Abused.
How about you, James Ryan Trainor? Where can we find you and talk about Used and Abused episode 19?
At the Blade Job Show. God damn it.
What's our website called?
TheBladeJob.com.
What about Facebook?
Facebook.com/TheBladeJob.
And you can also listen to us on Stitcher,
Google Play,
iTunes.
Shout out to Graham for
YouTube.
5-star review.
YouTube.
Let us know what you think about episode 19, Used and Abused.
YouTube, subscribe. God damn it, we're not calling it that.
Used and Abused. Out.
Son of a bitch.
Used and Abused. Out. Hashtag Used and Abused.
Hashtag Used and Abused. God damn it. This is not okay.
Start the show. Go.
Start the show. Did we start the show?
No.
Well, we kind of did.
When?
Just now. Yeah, see? The light's on.
The light's been on.
The light's been on, but
It's also just a remote. We discussed this last week.
Yeah, but it's, you got to kind of, the mystique of it.
we've had Red a while now.
What?
Just saying.
Who?
Wouldn't hurt to change it up.
Yeah, let's see what color the sign turns. Ooh, it's blue.
Baby blue.
I wouldn't say baby. It's blue.
That drink you get at Cumby's, like the slushy drink,
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah. No, it's a good color.
It is a good color.
That's a good color.
Looks natural.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
We're talking about wrestling.
You guys
Are
are
we?
talking about colors.
So
You guys got me out of bed for this.
Yeah.
let's talk about
Get you in bed.
a pre-WrestleMania return. Would you like to?
Yes?
Do I have a choice?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
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 Yep.
Yes.
Movement.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes. We of course are talking about Hulk Hogan.
Boo.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nobody
We're talking
gives a
about
shit
Daniel
about
Bryan.
Hogan
Nobody
anymore.
gives a shit about Hulk Hogan.
Fuck you, you hoe. I don't want you back. Fuck what I said. It don't mean shit now. Fuck the presents. Might as well promo now. Fuck all those kisses. It didn't mean jack. Fuck you, you hoe. I don't want you back.
I don't even know why they announce, holy shit, 2 years, Daniel Bryan's medically cleared. We finally did it. And then they're like, oh, we're also in talks with Hulk Hogan. And everyone's like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, Daniel Bryan's coming back. Nobody fucking cares.
Daniel Bryan's coming back for in-ring competition.
So, do you I'm super happy about it, but do you think they waited this long not to punish him, but just they kind of were hoping he would give up hope of wrestling again?
I've heard mixed reports.
Everyone else in the world was like, yeah, he's totally fine to wrestle except for WWE doctors.
Nobody was like, he's totally fine. He still has irreversible damage.
Yeah.
But it was, they were like, he's not at risk if he wrestles.
I think he has to undergo impact testing after every match that he does now.
That's what I've heard.
That's totally fine. It's like,
No, it's not a bad thing.
Right, but it's like I kind of have a feeling that WWE didn't want to let him return in ring, but he was like, well, I'll just fucking go elsewhere. And, plenty of guys have gone from Ring of Honor to WWE, and it's like there's a huge draw there. But could you imagine Daniel Bryan returning to Ring of Honor, You know,
Yeah.
it like
Yes.
Usually,
Yeah, well, yeah.
unless it's really,
but that would be a huge blow to WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's very
doesn't
rare
his
that someone-
contract. Isn't his contract up in June or something like that?
Yeah,
so
it is.
That might be why they be like, all right, you can wrestle.
Yeah.
like right before it.
wasn't
so
his
then he-
contract up last year? Didn't they put him on like year to year or something?
they might
no
have.
idea.
And then I read somewhere that his like, if his contract expires, his non-compete is up September 1st.
Well, yeah, it's like 90 days usually.
Yeah, but
That's what Del
what's
Rio
happening
had.
on September 1st?
Old Labor Day.
All in, baby.
All
Maybe
in
that
Labor Day.
That would be a huge.
When is Labor Day?
Who
It's
knows?
the first Monday in September.
Which is September 1st. Welcome to Labor Day.
Yeah, no, I can roll with that.
That's wrong. I saw someone mention something about
Yeah.
that in the same thing
Well,
that I
it's
saw
like
about
a-
him.
A lot of guys,
Being free on
a lot of
June.
guys obviously leave WWE and go back to the indies, but very few people of his caliber
Right.
do that. Because like you could say Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes
when
is
Cody
a huge
left,
name
Cody was a mid-carder.
he never made it to the main event.
Right.
Really.
He
You
never-
know?
he-
was like IC champ.
He was IC champ, but Daniel Bryan, like,
He was
multiple
the guy
time WWE champ, heavyweight champion,
of
like
that generation, like that span of time of wrestling.
Yeah.
The two top guys are him and Punk.
Yeah.
Like hands down. There's no question about who the top guys were. It was Daniel Bryan and CM Punk.
Yeah.
John Cena.
Do. And Daniel Bryan gave us such a magical time. A time when WWE was getting really stale.
Yeah.
Again, they got good for a while, and then they kind of were dropping again. And like Punk was coming up, Punk was hitting that main event, and it was like, oh, this is great. We've got CM Punk, and he's awesome, and we love him. He's wrestling like 2008. He's wrestling Jeff Hardy. He's wrestling The Undertaker.
Yeah.
He's having these great matches. He's the top guy. He's the World Heavyweight Champion. Then he's the WWE Champion. He's fighting Del Rio. He's fighting John Cena. And then Daniel Bryan kind of starts sneaking up behind him.
Yeah.
And then Daniel Bryan wins the World Heavyweight Championship. We have the birth of yes, and then we have the birth of no. And it just...
And then we have the birth of Hell No.
Yeah, and his character kept,
we have
kept
the birth of
evolving.
Yep.
Yep.
And then, Daniel Bryan definitely had a fantastic run after Punk left. But you got to think, Daniel Bryan and CM Punk were the main event simultaneously, but while
The
never
2010 era.
really facing
Yeah.
each other. Even when there was only one belt, Punk's feuding with The Undertaker while Daniel Bryan's champion.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Or no. Yeah, he was World Heavyweight
But
Champion.
you can't
at the
have
time.
two little guys fight each other. And I know Punk's not like a little guy, but
Yeah, Punk's
he's
like
not
6'4".
right. But he's not like a
Yeah.
big fucking muscle dummy.
He's not a
like,
beefcake.
Beefcake.
He's no
my
Ryback.
favorite cakes.
Ew.
Yeah, Ryback. But that might be also,
That's what I'm saying.
The big guy.
Speaking of Punk, that might also be the reason why it took them so long to clear Daniel Bryan, because obviously WWE won't come out and say it because they're in a lawsuit, but at the end of the day, they missed Punk's staph infection, and that was the biggest thing that made him go, you know what, I'm out.
Yeah.
You say I have a concussion when I don't, but you miss something that could actually like hurt me really badly.
Yep.
Like, fuck you, I'm out.
Thanks, Ryback.
Well, fucking Ryback's terrible. I don't know why he still gets work on the indies.
'Cause
I
he's a
really
beefcake?
don't.
Because children will go, he's the big guy. But also, Sami Zayn, Daniel Bryan. If that
That'd
were to
be
happen,
awesome.
that's what I would love to fucking happen.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's good. I wonder if they're going to give him a match at WrestleMania.
I didn't watch the SmackDown from the week of whatever week it is that we're recording right now yet. I know Daniel Bryan, obviously, they
You
broke...
can just say this week.
Yeah, this week, whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
They
this
broke
is going
the
to come out
news.
in, like a day or two? And
Probably.
if someone listens to it, they can just look at the time that
That's
it
true.
was
We'll let them do the math.
released.
So, like, they announced Daniel Bryan's cleared during the day, before SmackDown goes on the air. So obviously, we all know Daniel
They
Bryan was
shouldn't
there.
have, and then had that altercation. That would have been dope.
And then actually, you know what? Let's have that conversation.
Because that would have added fuel to the fire. Oh, here's these two fucking hosers, and they're bad guys. They're bad hosers.
They are.
And
Is that a thing?
I don't know. They should wear more toques.
I feel like they'd just go around apologizing
So,
afterwards.
but that's kind of one of WWE's biggest problems is, hey, we've got something really big. We're just going to announce it instead of
that's
surprising
like
you.
when Daniel Bryan retired. You know?
Yeah.
He tweeted it out. It's like, bud, like, the show was already sold out. Imagine fucking all these people in Seattle dropping that bomb on him. Like, in his home fucking town. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
He's actually from the same town as Kurt Cobain.
It's true.
Aberdeen, Washington. Come as you are. That's their, like, town slogan.
Huh.
I get it.
Yeah, it's a Nirvana song.
Jesus Christ. You
Kurt
guys
Cobain
with
was
your
in Nirvana.
over-explaining jokes.
Who's Nirvana?
I hate both of you. Go listen to, I don't know, whatever you're going to go listen to. Kesha or something.
Ooh.
K $, huh?
Yeah, she's just Kesha now.
Oh, yeah, she got rid of the $sign.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
She demands to be taken seriously, or she'll fucking throw glitter in your face.
Sure.
She's a good singer.
Yeah.
No, she's not bad.
And an attractive lady.
She
She's also not bad.
duet with Ben Folds at some concert.
She
I
did it
watched the
with
video
him
for
at
it.
a concert.
Oh my fucking god.
That's awesome. That's hot. Good for Ben Folds. Was it just him or was it all five of him? And I've ruined the show.
I think it'd be awesome if there was a band of identical triplets, but they all just played the same person. They were like, hi, we're,
You know what?
you know.
Here I try and have an actual conversation. I'm just going back to being an asshole. Let's go.
All right.
Wait, you stopped being an asshole?
I was trying. I was having an actual conversation, sort of.
Talking about Kesha.
Well, that's what it led to. We were talking about Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan is cleared to wrestle.
Jesus Christ. You
Does Kesha
unprofessional.
wrestle? Cyndi Lauper was kind of involved in wrestling.
Yeah. She's also getting snubbed for Kid Rock. But only because the American Badass is returning at
I
WrestleMania.
think that's because she had a skin problem.
Does she have a skin problem?
Not anymore. Whatever new medicine that she's on a commercial for cleared it up.
Oh, yeah.
Cyndi Lauper?
Yeah. No, she's on, like, I don't know, one of those
Which one?
proactive kind of
It wasn't
things.
proactive.
Yeah, kind of things.
No, it wasn't, because Proactive is for acne. This was like eczema type of you need to go talk to a doctor and get a prescription for it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I need
you
to go
can't
talk
just
the
listen
doctor.
to the
You
fucking
can't just,
Maroon
like-
5 dick.
Yeah, you can't just go walk into a mall and use a vending machine to get this.
That's super weird. I'm
The
trying.
future vending
I'm trying to
machines is
eat my
cool.
goddamn master walk.
I'm in my goddamn Sbarro. I don't want to look at your ugly skin.
Fucking zit face Adam Levine. Fucking asshole. Get out of here.
I got a
But
pizza
yeah.
on my plate. I don't want to see your pizza face.
Ooh.
Daniel Bryan will probably wrestle at Mania.
Yeah.
Again,
I'm almost
Cyndi
guaranteed.
Lauper?
Dude.
Yeah, probably.
Daniel
Nice.
Bryan, Sami Zayn. That's what I'm saying.
Like I said, I haven't
Imagine the match they could have.
I haven't watched SmackDown. Obviously, I know that, KO and Sammy had their way
They
with
had a
Mr.
tussle.
Bryan.
They had a tussle.
Which is funny because I haven't watched it yet, but they're like, "Hey, Daniel, we're gonna clear you, but you need to be safe." And he's like, "Okay." And his first night back, he gets double teamed and just the shit kicked out of him. And
Sounds like my Friday night.
I appreciate Daniel Bryan. I'm assuming.
I want to know where he buys his skinny jeans,
Oh yeah,
cause
good skinny jeans.
cause they can like flex and move, and I'm jealous.
Whoa. No. Let's not gloss over that. You should just stop wearing skinny jeans. I don't even know what happened to you, bro.
Well, these aren't jeans; these are kahakis.
You weren't talking about kahakis. You were talking
No,
about skinny jeans.
I wear these skinny kahakis
Like-
because they're stretchier than my skinny jeans.
When you're skinny jants.
My skinny jants.
Yeah. Jants. Jean pants.
Yeah, I get you.
My dad gave me a pair of jorts.
And you
I'm
wear them with pride,
super excited.
like
Nice.
John Cena.
They were his yard work pants, and I was just like, totally gonna wear those, doing yard work. Yell at my kids.
Fixing that gazebo.
Oh yeah, we still
So,
have to do that.
speaking of SmackDown, can we talk about the bump that Shane McMahon took 2 weeks ago?
I didn't see it.
He
So I guess not.
he gets attacked by KO and Zayn
Yep.
because that's what they do.
So that's gonna be the match. It's gonna be D-Bry.
I don't know.
That
Well,
yeah, okay,
I don't know.
it is.
So they kick
No,
the shit out
it
of
is.
him, and then they drag him from the ring all the way out back. And then they're just dragging him nonchalantly through the backstage, and then they just stop and decide to powerbomb him on some racking. And I'm sitting there kind of looking at him like, all right, some gimmicked ass racking, whatever. And they powerbomb him. I'm like, nope, that was just straight metal racking.
Like
He's
warehouse shelving,
Kind
like the
of.
green poles with the orange.
Kind of, not really. I mean, if like those were dismantled and like in a pile kind of thing.
Oh,
And his
that sounds
back
like,
bends
ouch.
in really weird ways, and it looked painful. And I just went, "Oh, it's Shane McMahon. That's what he does."
He himself has like several millions of dollars.
Correct.
Like not like, oh, I have like $3 million. No, he has like tens, maybe hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, I'm sure he keeps it in his house, like under his mattress.
He has several tens of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why?
Because honestly, like, I don't think Shane left because he.
Do you love me now, Daddy?
Yeah, I don't think he left because
Yeah,
he didn't
I
love
don't know.
wrestling.
I guess.
Because honestly, I think he grew up with it, and it's always going to be something that's really special to him.
Yeah.
Because he made a name for himself beyond I'm a McMahon.
Am I a better son than Triple H now, Papa?
Yeah, pretty much. He didn't just go out there and be like, I'm Shane McMahon, I'm this. He didn't do what Stephanie did. Stephanie's like, I'm a McMahon, I'm important. Shane went out there and kind of proved himself. He's like, I can roll with these guys.
Yeah.
Like, I can
Rollin'.
do this just, maybe not just as well, but I can at least keep pace
Certainly
with
not
them.
just as well. He's wrestled The Undertaker, an all-time great. He's wrestled AJ Styles, one of the best in the world today.
Kurt Angle,
Kurt Angle, like
Triple H,
yeah.
The Rock.
Fuck.
Like, he's...
Steve Blackman.
I was just going to say Steve Blackman, The Big Show.
Yeah.
Like,
he's
literally
wrestled real fucking
Legends,
people.
Hall of Famers.
He wrestled God.
That's true.
Yeah, God
That's
ran
true.
away screaming.
Shane McMahon is...
Ain't seen God since.
Has he ever wrestled Jericho?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm not sure.
I don't think so. He did wrestle Shawn Michaels.
One
Well,
more
I guess
match.
there's that.
Yeah, second best of all time.
That he knew Jericho was even better and was scared to fight him? Is that what you're
Probably.
saying? How
No.
do you respond to this?
I respond that Y2J is GOAT.
Can we talk about other little guys?
Yeah.
Can I bring up one thing real quick?
Yes.
Just real quick. We don't have to dwell on it. But I just made a realization that with Shane McMahon gone and Daniel Bryan, that was cool. I whistled. Going back to 7 Saudi soldiers. Daniel Bryan's going back to wrestling.
Wrestling?
Oh, and they just happen to be in talks with bringing Hulk Hogan back in.
Boo.
Seriously?
Guess who's going to be general manager for SmackDown?
SmackDown.
Paul Heyman.
No.
It's gonna be Hulk Hogan.
I think Paul Heyman's a good choice. Lesnar's gone. I'm
Yeah,
to me it's gonna
but,
I'm
happen.
90% sure Lesnar's
but they're
gone
gonna
after
bring back
Mania.
Hulk
I
Hogan.
think it's a good choice not to bring back Hulk Hogan, but look what they're doing.
Yeah.
Just because he says the N-word a bunch and doesn't know where he is, I mean...
He's just
I like
a
how
terrible
he
person.
he finishes his tweets off like Hulk Hogan wrote this. It's
Oh,
like,
shit.
it's like yeah, Hulk Hogan. Your name's at the top. You
It's
don't
a
need
Twitter
to put it at
account.
the
It's
bottom.
verified, bro.
Yeah. We know who you are, bud.
But okay.
Are we going to talk about a kitty?
Yes, we
I
are
like
gonna talk about-
kitties. I love
So,
kitties.
in other little guy news, Jushin Thunder Liger, the greatest junior heavyweight, light heavyweight, cruiserweight, whatever you want to call it, of all time,
Goat.
Junior
is
heavyweight.
was supposed to wrestle Rey Mysterio Jr., probably the most popular luchador in WWE history.
I think if you talk popularity-wise,
Chico
I think
El
Rey
Luchador.
Mysterio might take the cake as the most popular luchador of all time.
No, El Santo. But that's a whole nother story for
It's
another day.
Chico.
It's El Santo, and it's
Shockmaster.
it's not a question. But anyway, unfortunately,
harsh words.
Rey Mysterio is injured at the moment. He hurt his bicep. That's the gun show.
At NEW.
But at Northeast Wrestling. So they were supposed to wrestle this weekend actually at Strong Style Evolved in Long Beach for New Japan. But because he's injured, Will Ospreay is taking his place, so it'll be Liger versus Ospreay. So it's a tiger versus a kitty cat. Liger versus a kitty cat. Half lion, half tiger. Versus regular house cat.
But he's also a thunder
Thunder house cat?
cat. So, I mean, Will Ospreay's just kind of
what
a
does
cat.
that mean?
That means Liger's
Has
awesome.
thunder powers?
Yeah, like Thor or Odin.
Odin doesn't have thunder powers.
Yeah, he
That was
just goes
Thor.
and scares people.
Don't talk about Odin like that.
All right, so I'm just gonna talk to you for the rest
Probably
of the
a
time.
good idea.
No, not
So-
you. Shut up.
Shut the.
I don't know. It's kind of a bummer that Rey Mysterio cannot wrestle because
At least it's still gonna be a good match.
at least it's going to be a great match.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bummer because it's like that's a dream match. It already happened, but that was 20 something years ago.
Yeah,
so
That's why I keep dreaming about it.
so you know you can always watch it on the network.
Right.
Starcade.
But it'd also
Starcade
be nice
96 to dream about it,
to see another one.
to see a
Them wrestle
tiny
again.
Mexican American man versus a tiny Japanese superhero man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, I'll allow it.
yeah.
But no,
You
I
tell
don't
me
know.
wrestling doesn't
I'm fairly excited to watch that.
This will not be like we talked about. This will not be as iconic
Right.
as Ray and Liger, but it'll be a better match
Yes,
because Ospreay's nuts.
because Ospreay is like 22 years old and not 42
don't
or
give a
72.
fuck.
Yeah, so that'll be good.
Do.
Would you guys like to stay on New Japan or go back to the?
We want to talk about ZSJ. I'm assuming.
Yes, Tom Collins. What about ZSJ? Who is ZSJ?
ZSJ. Old
What's a ZJ?
Zack Sabre Jr.
Sabre.
He might be one of my new favorites. just from
Saber,
what he's been
scimitar,
doing.
cutlass. They're all swords.
Zack Sword Jr.
Zach, sword last name Jr.
But no, he's been getting a huge push in New Japan.
Yup.
Won the Lions tournament.
Yup.
Beating. Hold on, I have the list, just so I have it in the right order. So, starting with, where was it?
That's an interesting opponent right there. Do.
Yeah, I swear I had it up. But he beat Naito.
What is that guy doing to that horse?
What the fuck is he?
Hey, is that
doing?
my phone? Oh no,
Dude, I'm trying to talk.
Okay, he beat Naito.
Naito,
He's pretty good.
Nana's all right.
Sonata,
Yeah.
and,
Not as good as Naito.
and then went on to beat Tanahashi.
Tanahashi is New Japan's Hulk Hogan, but less racist.
And now
Right.
he's cutting
And
a
now-
lot of promos about how he
Right.
might
Well,
be something.
so now he's coming up, and he is going to be facing Okada for the heavyweight championship.
IWGP.
Okada's pretty good, I guess.
He's
wears-
had it what, 2 years? Over 2 years?
Something like that.
he wears pants now.
He wears pants now, and
He's had it about
it
2
bothers
years.
me.
But I
Do you
like
need to
how
talk about it?
No, I think we have already touched on it.
Okay. No, I mean like personally. Like, do you need time? Do you need a friend to talk about Okada's pants?
I need new friends, yes.
Well, yeah.
But
Don't we all?
What about edibles? Do you need those?
no, I actually bought some last night.
I got a guy.
I honestly,
guy.
I only brought that up because Oz Marley and I were joking in direct message about how we live in Massachusetts and edibles are legal.
It's all legal, man. That
It's fun. So there's my shout out for the day. Oz Marley, Steel Post Media. What's up?
What's up, yo?
Yeah. The fuck were we talking about? Zack Sabre Jr.
Edibles. Zack
Okada.
Sabre Jr.
Okada's pants.
Zack Sabre edibles. Edible pants?
Oh fuck yeah.
You can survive the zombie apocalypse in the back room of Spencer's Gifts eating edible underwear.
Zombies hate fart spray.
Oh, this is a weird one.
But no, what about Zack Sabre Jr.? Is
don't
he
know,
being
what
a
about
real
him?
bastard?
Yes.
I'm a real bastard.
No, he cut a great promo. I guess it would still be a promo. It was an interview, New Japan style type promo.
Like
I
the
guess.
backstage, like they do after.
No,
press
like
the
a press conference.
Oh, the
yeah.
press conference.
Th-
sorry.
that's
So
how
I
all their
guess
promos
you would
are
still,
now. It's
yeah,
awesome.
that's like their promos, right?
Like when Jericho, when someone in the audience said something and Jericho just stands up at the table and goes, "Hey, fuck you.
Yeah, that's like their promo now, right?
Yep.
Jericho just stands up and says fuck you.
But
and
he
then it's
basically
New
said
Japan.
done.
how
throws a table at fucking.
Japanese wrestling used to be about being tough, and making New Japan specifically was about making people submit, and they got away from that. And he, as a British wrestler, is going to show them what their heritage of Japanese wrestling is all about. And he's not only going to beat Okada, he's going to make him submit, because pinning him isn't enough. He wants Okada to give up.
And that's actually.
And
I believe the term for that is cold-blooded.
yeah,
I want to touch upon that real quick.
Yeah,
which
you
is-
would want to touch that.
Nice.
Bet you would.
Which is great that New Japan has always been the very technical slash strong style of Japanese wrestling. A lot of mat work, a lot of striking, and then you had All Japan and at a time FMW, and they were doing that Japanese style deathmatch wrestling. And you had these really like polar opposite companies in Japan that were doing amazing things but completely differently. Like, because All Japan still does the deathmatch wrestling. That's
Yeah.
where Tremont faced Onita in a.
Was that All Japan or Dragon's Gate?
I think it was All Japan. I don't think it was Dragon's Gate.
No, it wasn't Dragon's Gate, but it wasn't All Japan. It was something
all
else.
Japan, all the time, baby.
But and they did that. They did
yeah.
that C4 barbed wire deathmatch.
Yeah.
Which is it's cool to see because growing up for me, most of my experiences with Japanese wrestling was deathmatch wrestling. Because I was getting VHSs of like Hayabusa, FMW shows, the Yokohama deathmatch, Foley and Funk and Mr. Pogo and Masato Tanaka and guys like that.
You have Fred Rogers to thank for the VHS. I read that the other day. He had to
Why?
testify in front of Congress about why they should let the VHS home video recorder be a thing.
Oh, because of the whole sponsored by viewers like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole PBS thing that when he was trying to get funding.
Nope. Totally different time.
He testified multiple times in front of the Supreme Court. That's crazy.
It's Congress, but he's Fred Rogers.
Oh.
He does what he pleases.
Well,
Well, he did. He's dead now.
he was actually. I can't wait for that documentary they're making.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of people in our age group, we grew up. Fred Rogers was like our babysitter.
I still watch it all the time with my kids.
Dude, like.
So,
Anyways,
hey,
yeah.
speaking of which, since
He was
you have
not a
kids,
wrestler.
I was watching TV and the channel got changed, and Daniel Tiger came on. And does he start with the whole "Won't you be my neighbor" thing?
Yeah,
nice.
it's
Is
a little
was
bit
a member
different,
of the
but
land of
But
make
isn't
believe.
it? Was he?
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's from that place.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's what I
It's
kind
a
of thought, but I
spin-off.
wasn't sure.
It spun off before Fred Rogers died,
Well,
and
yeah.
it just became its own thing
Yeah. Oh, okay.
because there's no more Mr. Rogers Neighborhood.
he's dead,
yeah.
yo.
Yeah, you guys need to stop bringing that up.
I know, it's sad.
Seriously.
No, but that whole mixture of Japanese styles of wrestling, I didn't know that they had such a technical side. I mean, when I was young, I didn't really have any other knowledge. I mean, I knew like these guys were talented wrestlers, but I was seeing deathmatch wrestling. Those were the VHSs I was finding. So, what the fuck are you doing? Did you break something?
No,
Dude, just keep going. Act professional.
keep going. Don't worry about what I'm doing, because I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Because no one really knows.
I don't know. And now, like, getting back into New Japan over the past, 3 or 4 years, watching this match here, this match there, it's making me appreciate it a lot more. Just because they do have such a unique style in New Japan.
Yeah.
And their unique style does come from the fact that they bring a lot of people from other styles in. Even, Omega and Jericho. Omega very much wrestles the Japanese style.
Yeah,
And Jericho is very much the Americanized WWE
Kenny
style.
Omega is the most Japanese non-Japanese person.
Oh,
It's the
yeah.
most Japanese Canadian you'll ever meet.
Yes,
I don't know. The Bucks are getting up there.
they don't speak Japanese.
I thought one of them did a little bit.
Maybe a
Not
little, but
to
not like
Kenny
Kenny. Like
Omega.
Kenny speaks it fluently.
Doesn't
he just loves Japan.
Warbeard and Ray Rowe speak a lot of Japanese?
No, but they appreciate the culture.
I love the little tiny soda cups that you see in their interviews, and
Yeah.
Hansons are always just drinking, and this cup maybe half the size of his hand because they're not, fat white guys like Americans are.
Well, I mean, they are kind of...
No, not them, the Japanese.
Oh, the Japanese, yeah.
No, Ray-Ro.
No, not those people, the other people.
Ray-Ro
Jesus Christ, man.
and Hanson are definitely larger American.
They're larger
for
white
God's
guys.
sakes.
No,
Shut up.
but if you go around the world like Europe and Asia, you don't like. Right now, I'm drinking like a 30-ounce Dunks.
Yeah,
But
that's
For those
not
of
a
you,
thing.
that is Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah,
Yeah, who
iced
doesn't know
coffee.
that?
New England runs on Dunkin'.
Old England.
why we
So
made a
quick
new
story
one.
about
Better.
that. I was in Paris one time.
We?
Yeah, we.
No,
And
just him.
We got I got croque monsieur, which I think from
Sounds
French
all
class-
French and gay.
Yeah, it's like an open faced like breakfast sandwich, I guess.
Why
And
didn't you
there's
just say
cheese and
that?
ham and shit. And they were like, "Would you like a drink?" And I'm looking at the menu, and they had Pepsi. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll get a Pepsi."
A 6-ounce glass.
I'll have a Pepsi
hold on.
Cola.
And she goes, "Okay, would you like a small or a large?" And I was like, "I'll have a large, please."
Because
So
I'm American.
Oh, okay, so
pretty
you
much.
got 12 ounces.
So, well,
Go
no,
big or go
it
home.
comes out in a mug, like an actual like beer mug.
Yeah.
I
You forgot to order ice, didn't you?
No,
You
no,
son of a bitch.
No. I'm not even kidding.
of a
It
bitch.
comes out, and I'm startled by my drink. It's got a literal sparkler in it. It was like the 4th of July. No one ever orders the large. The large is like a kid's birthday treat kind of thing. So it had a sparkler and a big like bendy straw, like swirly straw and stuff. And I'm like, I just wanted a large soda. And she goes, well, yes, that's what we've given you. I'm like,
Yo.
are you fucking with me? And I look over at another table and they get the same thing. And I'm like, holy shit, this is normal?
Yo, that straw is too crazy. I want one that's sane.
Well, my fucking soda was on fire.
Language, please.
Fuck you.
Was there ice in it, or did you
Yeah,
not
there was
order
ice.
Oh. Did you have to order it?
No, they just brought it that way. It was good. And it was good.
All right, Germany, take some fucking notes from France.
Because the soda over in Europe is all made with cane sugar instead of high fructose, so I like the flavor anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good fucking soda. It was also like €8 because to them, this is a special treat.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Zack Sabre Jr., huh? Yeah, that's...
Konnichiwa, bitches.
Yeah.
That was like an hour ago, dude.
No, I
You've
started
been talking about a
soda.
soda for like 30 minutes.
I
What the
am.
fuck are you doing?
Zack Sabre Jr. is pretty fucking good at submission moves. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
knew that, but
Were you guys there for
No.
Saber and Stone?
No, but I watched it on my
Oh
computer.
my god.
And I watched you watch it.
You did watch me watch it
should've just
because it
watched
was
the
live
match.
on powerbomb.tv.
Yeah.
Why didn't
It
you
was
just
me.
watch the match?
Well, like
I was
watching
live.
the
Why
match,
didn't you
but he
watch
was
him?
there.
He was on TV. He was watching on his computer. I was watching.
He was on
live.
TV?
No.
Well, he has been.
Right. James was on TV.
TV.
You
and
and I-
you were watching.
Well, you were there with me. You were at my house, I remember.
I was watching you on TV.
You were
watch
watching
him
me watch James
on
watch.
Stone versus Saber. Jr.
who were on TV.
They
You
were
were
in
watching
a ring.
the TV of them.
Speaking of Martin Stone, he's wrestling all good. Not all good, but the retrosexual Anthony Green.
No, it's
At
all-
Limitless
at
Wrestling.
Limitless
It's all
Wrestling.
good, bro.
It's all good. The
Some
Uncle
Zimos and
Jesse
shit.
of professional wrestling.
Yo, he drinks Surge and shit. It's cool.
I drink Surge.
I do too.
They sell
Good
it at
shit.
Cumbies in a tall can. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I think they only sell the tall cans now.
Yeah, and they're 2 for $2, so it's super awesome on the way home from work when you're just like, I just need something to drink. And you're like, fuck, Surge.
I could get water, but Surge.
I drink water all day. I want a Surge. And by water, I mean Monster.
The same thing.
It's wet.
It is. It's made of water.
You ever pee brown?
Yep. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too many times.
I was end up at work dumping out this dude Mike's water and then peeing it in the bottle. Because for whatever reason, all of the water bottles he brings to work look like they've just been rolled around on the back of a work truck floor. So I assume they're just old waters that I dump out and pee in. And he's like, oh, my water, man. Fucking idiot.
And this has been P Talk with Scott Perkins. Now back to your regularly scheduled program of
Limitless
Martin
Wrestling.
Stone versus the Retrosexual.
Anthony Green.
That's going to be dope. And David Starr versus Brian Cage. I'm going to be
also
there.
gonna
Are
be
you
dope.
going to be there?
Yeah.
You going to be there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You going to be
driving.
there?
I'm driving.
Trash can says yes.
I'm driving myself.
Can I
Yeah.
get a ride?
Yeah, dude.
Cool. You want me to drive home?
We'll see.
And you can have a couple adult sodas. By adult sodas, I mean like
Diet Coke.
fist in your butt.
Large Pepsis with
Large
sparklers
Pepsi
in 'em.
and sparklers. Oh, and for the record, Pepsi fucking sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Pepsi okay? No, it's not fucking okay. Give me a Mountain Dew, because I don't drink that garbage. You don't have Coke, give me a fucking Mountain Dew.
So yeah, I've got WWR. That's tomorrow, which might be yesterday. Deal with it. And then we have
I
Limitless
think they'll deal with it fine.
on
They'll
Friday,
deal with it fine.
Yeah.
which I'm excited about. It's my
I'm
first
super
Limitless.
excited, yeah. I'll be there in my high voltage t-shirt.
God, you haven't taken that off since the last time you showed it to us.
I
4 weeks
no,
ago.
I have.
Jesus.
I
You
wore it.
won't take it off before the show. It's just stuck to you now.
Gross.
It's like a skin graft at this point.
I accidentally wore my Michael Bolton t-shirt to work the other day. I forgot I was wearing it.
Yeah, accidentally.
And it was a good time. That's my favorite t-shirt of all time.
It's a good t-shirt.
So, happier thoughts. Mark Henry,
Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton. Mark
Sexual
Henry.
chocolate?
I don't know. Like I don't. The entire Hall of Fame class is kind of like, all right. It's kind of like people either you already expect or like maybe it's not
He
ready.
should headline.
Honestly, yeah. Mark Henry should be.
He's fucking Mark Henry. He was part of the Nation of Domination. Yes, I'm doing the fist raise.
He is the father
Raised
to a
fist.
beautiful hand.
Yep, he had a hand with an old woman.
An old woman who wasn't a shitbag,
He
as far as I know.
may or may not have had
Get it,
sex
may?
with a woman and a man dressed as a woman.
Huh?
Remember that? That was a thing.
He tried to bang the Godfather's wife at Raw 25.
We're truly going over his greatest accomplishments as a wrestler.
Oh, he was pretty strong at one point.
Oh yeah, he wrestled every
Doesn't
once
he
in a while
have like
too.
Olympic like competition? He doesn't have any medals, but
is
Did he? I know he's a
Power lifter?
strong- yeah.
He was the world's
he
strongest
won
man.
the strongest man competition.
Was he
Which is-
Olympic powerlifter or just
I think he
other
was, 'cause
competition
he-
powerlifter, like non-Olympic?
I think
'Cause
he
he
won
started
like bronze or something like
right
that.
after the Atlanta Olympics. Yeah, we can look that
yeah, it's
up.
cool. We have tiny computers just right in front
Just
of us
sitting
at
in our
all
pocket.
times. Get off your phone. We're doing a podcast.
He's-
Respect your fans.
So he, I know he came in right after the Atlanta Olympics, and I think he competed in them as a power lifter.
Oh, okay.
I would assume. I mean, he was probably pretty strong.
World's strongest.
You know. So
Alright,
there's
so-
that.
I don't know if he was just a professional.
So, okay,
Olympic also or just.
What do you do for a
professional?
living? I'm a big guy.
Pan American
Pick shit up and
Games.
put it down.
Obviously, all of these are in weightlifting.
That's not the Olympics.
No, well, hold on a second.
Pan American Games for synchronized swimming.
In '95 alone,
Him and D'Lo Brown.
he won the bronze, silver, and gold. He was first in the 2002 Arnold Classic, World Powerlifting Championship, first place in '95, USAPL National Powerlifting Championship, first in '95, first in '97, second in '90, International Junior Powerlifting '91. He was first place. NACAC first place. National, he had over a number of years 3 first place wins. So okay, U.S. Olympic Festival
okay, that's what we were
Championship.
There
looking
you
for.
go.
All right.
U.S. Olympic Festival. I don't know what that is. He
Holy
won
long walk for a
First-
short drink of water.
first in '93, first in '94, and U.S. National Junior Weightlifting Championship first in '91. I mean, outside of the
So,
ring,
no.
he was, you know, he didn't compete in the
He was
Olympics.
Okay.
like on the
Well,
Olympic
he didn't win.
developmental was what it sounds like. If it's youth,
He didn't win.
if it's junior Olympics.
He was an FCW of the Olympics,
Yes.
I guess.
But no, he's been the brand ambassador for the WWE for I know he went down to Rio a couple years ago,
nice.
so like
Yeah, hold on. At the age of 19, Henry had already managed to qualify for the weightlifting competition at the 1992 Summer Olympics, where he finished 10th. So he has competed at the Olympics.
92 was that Atlanta?
no.
No, that was 96. That was when
Kurt.
Kurt Angle won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
That's true. That actually happened.
It's true.
All right.
No, Mark Henry, and just generally, I've always liked Mark Henry because he plays a good face, he plays a good heel. He seems like a genuinely not shitbag of a person. He seems like hanging out with Mark Henry would be fun.
Yeah,
Like,
you could. I bet like all you can eat buffets would be like an adventure.
It's scary at the same time because you'd say some kind of joke that might slightly offend him, but you're not sure if he's going to kill you.
And then he just world's strongest slams you through.
If he's
going
to smack you on the back and like shoot your heart out of your chest, or have a hearty laugh and pat you on the back and shoot your heart out of your chest.
Yeah.
Either way.
Either way. Let's hang out with Mark Henry more.
I liked his
Yeah.
We
Tell him I
hang
said
out.
what's up.
Yeah, we don't hang out with him enough.
his faux retirement
Shout
a
out
couple
to
of
Mark
years
Henry.
ago with Cena, where he came out and cut that heartwarming speech about how he owes so much to the WWE and the fans and all that, and then World's Strongest slams Cena and just screams, "That's what I do." I
I'm
love
for
him.
it.
I'm about that action, boss.
His heel turns are some of my favorite. His face turns, I mean, like you said, he was in the Nation, you know,
What nation?
of Domination.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As was Crush.
Yeah.
Crush and Savio Vega.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Farouk.
Yeah.
Nation of Domination was fucking cool. And then they had
Owen
like
Hart.
then they well, after Savio Vega and Crush left, and then they had the Disciples of Apocalypse and Los Barricas, and then they just had like a race war.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, pre-Attitude Era was super cool.
Well, that was like, I wouldn't call that
Race wars and
pre-Attitude
shit?
Era. I'd say that precursor to the Attitude
Yeah,
Era.
it was like the dawning of the Attitude.
Because
like,
that was around the
the
same time
fucking-
that DX was kind of starting out.
Start,
too.
yep.
That was a great. And you know what? And maybe people don't give Mark Henry enough credit too, because unfortunately, he kind of did get overshadowed by The Rock and
Well,
by
I mean, when you have The
and by
Rock
Farouk
and Ron
and-
Simmons,
yeah, like he
I
kind of
wasn't
got
even in the Nation of Domination, and I got overshadowed by The Rock.
well,
yeah,
yeah. You know, but at the end of the day,
who
you
was
know,
in Dante's peak.
Was he?
Yeah, he was
The
the first
Rock?
person to die at the very, very beginning.
And then
Remember
he
the
came
two
back
kids, they
for
were, like,
San
swimming
Andreas.
And then there was
No,
sulfur
dude, it's
in the hot
Dante's
springs.
Peak. I may have seen it once in the mid-90s.
with The
and that's
Rock's
it.
in that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I've watched that movie recently. There's
Well-
no
Well,
way.
then you saw The Rock at the beginning of
I'm
it.
pretty sure the dude at the beginning of Dante's Peak is a white guy.
It was Dwayne Johnson. That's who it was.
No, god damn it. Anyways, I'm happy that Mark Henry. I'm a little concerned that he is going to kind of get pushed to the back because of Goldberg and because of the Dudleys and stuff like that. I mean, I'm a big Goldberg fan. I be the first to admit that Goldberg wasn't the best performer. He wasn't the best wrestler, but he was a great character.
Did you not see his huge streak in WCW?
His streak where if you took his first 100 wins, it equaled 3 matches.
I might have been wrong about that. The Rock being in Dante's
No.
peak.
Roll with it, bro. I got your back.
Yeah.
Or wait, am I feuding with you right now? Or
Dante's Peak came out when he was just starting in the
don't remember
WWF. Dante's Peak came out in like 94 or something like that. I don't even think The Rock was really a blip on the radar at the time.
I don't know. It was a cool movie about a volcano.
No, it was a great movie. It's one of my favorites, actually. Yeah, I'm just happy that Mark Henry. I just don't want him to get overshadowed. I love Goldberg, I really do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I just, you know, I don't want Mark Henry to be like, you know, oh yeah, and by the way, we're inducting Mark Henry as well. Whatever. I think that he's gonna get the best reaction. Because the crowd genuinely will care that Mark Henry's going in. Like Goldberg, yeah, we know you're going in, whatever. The Dudleys, I think, are going to get a pretty big reaction. I feel like they're
Yeah.
and they're deserving of
They're
it.
the fucking Dudley boys, man.
They're the most prolific tag team in history.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm talking like, you know, they held titles not just all over the world in the independents and stuff like that, because they also did that.
Yeah.
You know, they won titles in
ECW,
ECW, TNA, WWE, quote unquote WCW, because it was the WWE CW, WCW, whatever that means.
Impact, WWE, CW.
Yeah, because it was the invasion, so I just mixed all three together.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm for it. I'm about it.
And they just, you know,
what?
So there's the World Wrestling Entertainment, so
Yeah.
WWE.
But they
And then Extreme
were they
Championship
WWE
Wrestling.
at that point?
ECW, yeah.
I can't
and then
remember.
WCW, maybe not. And
Yeah,
then
they were.
WCW. So WWE, WCW. It's all
Yeah, but you already
a
said
mush.
that. Why not WWE, ECW, WCW? I don't understand. Why are you saying CW twice?
WWE, WCW.
Yeah.
It's all, never mind.
You're mashing one and then not mashing the other.
No, you're mashing all of them.
WWEC. Oh yeah, okay.
There you go. He caught up.
Yeah, no, I get
Tom
it.
Collins, everybody.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And the Dudley Boys are just, I mean, the Attitude Era was fun. That the end of the Attitude Era, like at the beginning of the Attitude Era, we had DX and Stone Cold and The Rock and like whatever,
The Hart Foundation.
and they were great. But the
Nation?
end, we had the rise of
Domination.
The
Dudley's, Edge and Christian.
Edge and Christian, the younger guys who were now coming up underneath the younger guys who started the Attitude Era.
Yep.
They were starting to reach that mid-card to main event spot. I mean, you gotta
And then
think,
the Ruthless Aggression Era.
which is not a bad era.
No, but it's still
It had
like...
Cena's reign of terror for, 3 years? Like, his feud with Edge
Oh,
that
Cena's
didn't end.
fine.
Love me some John Cena.
But, like,
Haters gonna hate.
Bubba went
Tater's
on
gonna Tate.
to hold world championships
Haters
in
gonna
other
hate.
promotions.
Ralph Nader.
I don't know. Did
why
Devon
not?
hold singles titles? I can't remember if Devon held anything. I don't think in WWE,
No.
but even in like TNA or Ring of Honor.
Bubba held the...
TNA World Heavyweight a couple of times.
And he held the WWE Hardcore title, I believe.
But everyone held the hardcore title.
Yeah. Raven held it like 79 times.
God-
Raven is the most decorated WWE wrestler of all time.
Godfather's Ho held it.
Yeah. Crash Holly,
Yep. Molly Holly, I think, held it.
the Mean Street Posse.
I love the Mean Street Posse.
What is
Remember
it?
when they had a couch at ringside, like
Yep.
in the audience? No, but I mean the Dudleys are the Dudleys. They're absolutely insane.
I feel like if MJF was around 20 years ago, he would be part of the Mean Street Posse.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
see.
Well, I mean, I guess while we're talking about the Hall of Fame, Ivory. I'm super pumped for Ivory.
Yeah.
Like, Ivory was great because she was, a fantastic
I still think it should be China, but
heel female singles competitor, and then she jumps into Right to
No China,
Censor.
but
yes.
And Right to Censor was one of my favorite factions. I loved Right
it
to
was
Censor.
the worst, but it was awesome.
But,
Like,
I mean, right off the bat, your leader is Steven Richards.
Yep.
Which, I mean, I've been a fan of Stevie Richards since he was wearing fucking super high cutoff fucking
tiny,
jeans.
tiny jorts, and then tiny
with a mullet
t-shirt.
wrestling with Raven and fucking ECW,
Yep.
coming out in a shopping cart.
Yeah.
Just I love Stevie Richards. Stevie Richards is the man. He's a guy I want to have a comeback. Not necessarily. It doesn't have to be a run.
He's all about that yoga dog.
Give me a Rumble appearance.
DDP yoga? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Or a gimmick battle royal or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like, give me Stevie Richards because I love that guy.
Yeah. I'd like to
always
see
will.
the return of the BWO.
Yeah. I mean,
Without JBL being a dickhole,
oh my god,
that'd be cool.
I mean, Blue Meanie's pretty active, it seems.
Yeah.
So
He's on the Twitters.
yeah, and he seems to be doing shows and stuff. Oh, so you're talking about a future show. Constitution State Wrestling just announced their return to Groton in June.
They have a Navy submarine base down there.
They do, but CSW posted a picture that looks very suspiciously like Mr. Gangrel,
Ooh.
and I'm fascinated by that.
Super nice guy.
Is he?
Yeah.
I've never met him.
I
I'd
have.
like to though.
Who did they just announce?
Gangrel.
No, that's who he said.
I didn't see if they announced anyone.
Said it right before. Like, oh, hey, they have this. And you said, yeah, I just saw that. I was going to say something. Are you just saying that to try and one-up me?
Now I don't know.
God, what a
I really don't know what we're
dick.
talking about anymore. It's yeah. So I haven't had a chance. The last CSW show they held, unfortunately. Matt Cross. That's who. It was.
Yeah, Matt Cross.
I can't fucking remember stuff.
Obvious.
What's up, Matt Cross?
Tell him I said what's up.
What's up?
He'll know what it means.
Yeah, I just told him it's cool.
Oh, he listens?
Yeah, probably not.
Dude, you think he listens?
We talk
No,
about
no.
some punk rock and wrestling.
Yeah,
He might listen.
I bet he
don't know.
listens. You really think he listens, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yo, Matt Cross, what up?
God damn it. The words you say. So I'm excited about that. I'd like to meet Gangrel, and I really want to go to a CSW show just because the last one was during a
Crazy
blizzard,
snowstorm. Yeah, I remember that.
and I know a couple wrestlers couldn't show up. I couldn't make it. I mean, I couldn't.
Didn't you have tickets to several wrestling shows that weekend? And it just like fucking snowed.
I don't think so. I think there was also a Beyond or a WWR show, but I think it was actually the next weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it was going to be a super. Oh no, you know what it was? Wasn't that the Friday night we went to Chaotic? It was Friday was Chaotic, and then Saturday
That's
was
what it was.
CSW.
Yeah.
And Saturday's when it snowed. I think that's what happened. That was a good Chaotic show. That was the night they announced Brian Fury was the owner.
And everyone was like, "Yeah, we know."
And now apparently, Chaotic's. I've been watching, the stuff online. There, you can see a transition. You can see the company evolving.
I would like it if they went to Powerbomb.
I would too. I
Limitless is,
understand-
Beyond is.
I understand why they have their own thing because you can, fully monetize your brand, and they do have a huge back catalog because they've been around for so long. But yeah, I don't know what kind of cut that these promotions get
Yeah.
from Powerbomb,
But they get super duper exposure.
they do.
Like you and I had never been to a Nova show or a C4 show or
I
a
wanna
Black
go to
Label
both of
show,
those.
but right, I'd go to any of those. But I don't live in Chicago or Virginia or Ottawa. C4's in Ottawa.
Yes.
Fucking hosers. Bringing it back. Sorry.
Do you have a car?
I do have a car.
You can get to those places.
Yeah. Have you ever driven to Chicago?
No.
You used to work in Chicago.
Sucks. The old department store?
Yeah.
I've driven to Virginia. Sucks. I've never actually.
Oh, Virginia's a terrible drive.
Yeah. I've
From
never been
here.
to Ottawa.
It's about
Been-
7.5 hours.
Yeah, I've been to Toronto. Toronto's super cool. I've been to, like, Nova Scotia. That's really far,
Oh, it sounds like it.
but it's very nice. The old
Oh,
country.
it is really because it's up and then over. a
Yeah,
bunch.
it's crazy. It's like an 18-hour drive.
But yeah, no.
The old country of Canada.
Well, when we used to go there when
America's
I was a kid,
top hat.
we would be in my aunt's minivan, and my aunt, and my grandmother would rip butts, windows closed, heat on in the summer, and it's like an
Fine.
18-hour drive. And then we'd like get out,
Is that what stunted your growth?
and we'd probably that plus like shitty jeans, not like skinny jeans, but like
is that why you want to buy new jeans, the one that Daniel Bryan has? Because
yes,
you have bad jort chance.
jeans.
Yeah,
Jets.
it's a long version of jorts.
So, last but
Certainly least.
it's probably least.
That was least. Thank you. Good night, everyone.
You brought it up last week. Rumored injury to AJ Styles before WrestleMania, and that is scary. Any
Yeah.
injury, even a
Oh.
minor injury is terrifying.
Yeah, I think it is a thing though.
But it looks like it's really minor.
Yeah.
It looks like it's not going to affect it. I mean, he looked...
He shouldn't be wrestling right now anyway.
Well, it's funny because, usually they're really careful going into WrestleMania, like what they do with their top guys. And last week on SmackDown, they had him get beat down by, who was it?
Yep.
Jinder Mahal and Rusev? Yeah. No.
One of the Bollywood boys.
It was Rusev and Aiden English, obviously, because
Oh yes.
yeah.
Get it? Say it in English.
And they kind of had Shinsuke just kind of sit back and watch and only come in at the end to save him. But he was taking some pretty big bumps. At any point when you're doing like the whole double team thing,
You're getting
gonna
beat
take
up by
bumps.
Rusev. Chances are you're gonna
Yeah.
take bumps.
Also, you know what? I'm gonna say something. Rusev is not over. Rusev's catchphrase is over. Rusev hasn't changed. He's the same kind of boring big dude. I don't know.
I like Rusev.
He's
No,
alright.
you like Rusev Day.
I like Rusev.
No, I don't mind Rusev.
I just don't like him.
He's fine. I don't know.
Everyone's like, push him to the main event. He's over. It's like, no, he's got a cool catchphrase right now. We'll get bored with it in a couple months.
Who
Like,
did I see him wrestle? I think it was Jinder Mahal.
Was it John Cena?
I have seen them wrestle.
I've seen that live
for
at
a flag?
WrestleMania.
There was no flag.
I saw it for the U.S. title.
Because they had the flag match.
Yeah.
It was a tank.
No, I know.
That was a dumb flag match, by the way. I
Aren't
didn't
they
like how
all?
they did that.
Yeah. I mean, is there not
Yeah.
a dumb flag match?
Yeah. Is
Capture
there
the
not
flag.
a dumb Judy Bagwell on a forklift match?
Hey, Judy Bagwell, saint. We've been over this.
Forklift. Just because you say it doesn't mean it's true.
It's
dude.
true, god damn it.
No, you also
damn-
don't like Rusev, and
So
that's
obviously,
wrong. Also,
He's fine.
Yeah.
I don't like him. I don't dislike him. He's fine.
I like him.
I was intrigued with his feud with Roman Reigns like a year and a half ago. I thought it was all right. I thought the U.S. title was a perfect spot for Roman Reigns. Like, you can have your belt, but, you know.
Don't touch the good ones.
Right. Keep that one for a little while. Build some shit. Like,
No. Straight to the main event with him every time.
Whatever.
It is what it is.
Yep.
It's the life we live in now. It's
the world that is ours.
yeah. No, it is. So
world
AJ
sucks.
seems to be okay going into WrestleMania, so that makes me happy.
Yep.
Because AJ Knock, I mean, even if they were both at 50%, I think there'd be a phenomenal match one
Yeah.
way or the other.
Still be better than Lesnar or Roman.
Yeah, and what I'm thinking is we have
Just for the record, everybody, I'm not excited about that match.
2 weeks.
Don't get excited.
From essentially today, we have 2 weeks until WrestleMania.
Yep.
Is that true?
Yeah, something like that.
Today's the 24th, 25th, something like that.
I'm getting word from our producers that yes, that is true.
Yeah. So we've got 2
Say
weeks.
producers.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
like 6 of them. You don't see the guys upstairs running the. Anyways, don't worry about it. Satellite crew. We've got the truck outside. You know, it's cool. Let's next
I was just
week.
going for a
I'm just-
dumb joke and not going to get that involved with it.
I'm gonna
But
say
go
it next week. I say we spend some time and we discuss what the main event of WrestleMania will be.
Roman and Brock.
See, I don't know.
But
know. There's a lot of options right now.
Either way,
So
Cena
we'll
Lesnar.
discuss that a little bit
I'm
next
excited
week.
about.
You're Cena Undertaker. Man.
I'm more excited about WrestleMania than I have been in the past couple of years.
Yes.
So let's see.
Maybe the Hardys will come back. That
That
was a legitimate shock. I
Great
still
pop.
that was awesome.
Even though it was kind of like you kind of thought it might happen.
Nope, I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought it was going to happen the next night.
You thought it was a major work in general.
I thought it was a Monday after WrestleMania. Whoa, we're here at Michael Cole, blah, blah, blah. And
ladder
then
match.
fucking music
Win the
hits.
tag titles.
That was fucking
Well, especially
nuts.
because New Day did it so well coming out like, hey,
Right, and
we're in
everybody's
this match.
booing. They're like, "There's one more team. We're a tag team. Fucking Hardys." And it was like, yes, this is fucking nuts. I like it.
I think that's what we should end on, you being very excited. Good night. Good night.
Bye, Tom.
Good night.
I thought we were ending with him being very excited.
Good night.